It's a mildly successful. I mean, a few people watched on Thursday nights. It's on again tonight, talking about Grey's Anatomy. I mean, I don't know. I know a couple women that like it. You like it.
I've tried to get you into it, and you just won't.
Well, I don't know if you ever go through this, but there's like things that you DVR, and it's just one of those gender-specific shows for me. I find a lot of women love Grey's Anatomy,
Yeah,
but the list of guys that watch it, not as great, not as huge.
probably.
Yeah. Anyway, Kevin McKidd, he's new to the show. He's on Grey's Anatomy
Second season, yep.
playing Dr. Owen now, isn't he?
Yes, Dr.
Yes.
Owen Hunt.
Mm-hmm. And we're detecting just a little bit of an accent there, Kevin.
You know, I'm actually from the Highlands of Scotland. So, yeah, it's a long way to Seattle Grace Hospital, so, yeah.
I'm just reading that. Elgin, Scotland. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah, that's my hometown. It's
floored by that,
I'm
seriously,
amazed,
because I have a hard time maintaining like a southern drawl, you know, in a play, you know what I mean, for any length of time, and you're doing this week in, week out. That's amazing to me.
thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your character, Dr. Hunt, and what you like about him. Is he like you at all?
You know, I like he's very intense. He's very fiery. Because I'm Scottish. I think that Celtic gene gives us sort of a fire in our belly, and so I think we probably share that sort of fiery, personality. I always have to like a character or connect with a character that I play, and I like Owen Hunt. I think he's very honourable, and he's very impulsive. He's a cool, fun character to play. He has his dark moments. He's way, way darker than I am. You know, he's got a lot of demons, and I don't have as many demons as him. So, which is I'm thankful for.
Speaking of those demons, in tonight's episode, we are going to see a patient request that triggers some of those memories.
Right. He basically a case comes into the hospital that we saw Owen Hunt's post-traumatic stress disorder addressed last season, and I think we kind of feel like maybe it's gone away or maybe he's cured, but as we know about post-traumatic stress, it never fully goes away and can be triggered by certain events, and something happens in the hospital that triggers him in tonight's episode, and he starts to involuntarily flash back to some of these events that formed him in Iraq, and it's kind of traumatic and intense what happened out there. So you really get a chance as the audience to get under the skin of Owen Hunt and really see where he's coming from and what kind of made him the way he is, you know.
Now, Grey's Anatomy is such a phenomenon, especially for the female gender. I'm sure you've noticed. I'm sure you knew this before joining the cast, but when you decided to join the cast, is that different? Is that like a different feel for you coming into a show like this that is so huge with the women?
Most of the attention I've ever had in my career is from guys because, I've been doing shows like Rome, which is, a swashbuckling sort of boys' own story.
Yeah.
I've done action movies and sort of gangster movies and all kind of very guy-oriented movies.
You did Journeyman, too, which, by the way, we were so upset when that got canceled. We love that show. But go ahead with your thought.
And so, yeah, it's a new thing for me to have such a strong sort of female following. It's kind of fun. I always say to people that if somebody comes up to me in the street and it's a guy, 99% going to be about Rome, and if it's a woman, it's going to be about Grey. So I feel like I've covered both demographics.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to have one gender or the other basically following you, you're probably in the right show.
Exactly.
I can't complain.
I'm still amazed at what a following the show has. I didn't really know that much about, Grey's. I didn't watch it before I started on it. So
really?
It's kind of come shock to me how much attention I get and it gets.
My goodness, Michelle, it is a religious experience for her weekly. No kidding. I mean, the house has to be quiet. People need to leave. She has to light the candles, and Grey's Anatomy's on.
Oh, and I can honestly say it's one of the few shows that I've watched from episode 1. So I think that just hooks you anyway. You've been there for the whole ride. It's a lot of fun. And I've got to say, I've really enjoyed your character, and I've enjoyed the love triangle that seems to kind of pop up now and again. Has that pretty much been put to rest, or?
I think, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the answer to that. It still seems to be floating around, and I know the writers are definitely debating quite intensely at the moment about how this is going to wrap up or where it is headed. So what's amazing about the show is that the show does react quite quickly to responses to it, and also what feels right. So sometimes from a table read, the story will completely change to what we actually end up shooting. Depending, a lot of it goes on the writer's gut feeling. A lot of this is instinctual. Some of these writers have been on the show for so long now that they just know what feels right and where the story needs to go. So the answer to that question is that it's under debate and it's under discussion right now.
Well, great success to you. It was a pleasure talking to you, and thank you so much for taking time out.
Pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Simon Cowell's favorite girl, Leona Lewis, bleeding, keep bleeding in love. Good morning. It's rain showers, 59 degrees, some bad traffic going on. We'll get to that in a couple of seconds. But first,
yes, actor Kevin McKidd. He plays Dr. Owen Hunt on Grey's Anatomy on tonight, as a matter of fact. It's on Chelsea lately. You got this really cool Scottish accent.
I'm going to say you got a pretty cool accent too. I'm going to have something like.
You're very kind.
It is hard, because Scottish accent's a pretty strong accent. But I just have to work hard. It's my job, and I love doing accents. I just see it as a necessary task. I enjoy it.
How are things working out for you at Grey's Anatomy?
It's a great job. It's a great character. Owen Hunt, my character, has a big episode where we visit his post-traumatic stress disorder. He's an Iraq trauma surgeon, served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and still has a lot of issues and demons from his experiences. So this episode sort of flashes back to some events that happened to him in the desert, and we get to replay those.
Is Katherine Heigl, is she leaving? We're reading that she wants out to go make movies.
I think she's still on the show. I mean, I don't really know, but from my experience, she's still on the show.
If you could line them all up, all the hot babes that are on that show, who would you take to the prom?
All of them.
You got to have an eye on one of them when you're getting dressed, ready for the your part, and they're in the actor dressing room. You got to look over and go, "Wow."
No, they're all beautiful.
He's gonna go diplomatic on this.
I'd have to go with Heigl. I think she's still rocking the house. Yeah.
I'll tell her. I'm going to tell her that.
Tell her that.
What about McDreamy or McSweaty? What's his name? McSteamy.
McSteamy. Yeah, you got to get a name. What can we call you? What's your
What do you call me? You have to decide.
McScotty. I like that.
Works for me.
Can you say something Southern before you leave? Let's hear how you can transform your voice.
I don't know if I can do that, but...
Oh, that's good.
Bye, y'all.
Not bad.
That was pretty good. I mean, I had no idea he was from Scotland until I saw him on Chelsea lately with that accent. I'm like, that's hard to hide.
Pretty steamy scene himself with Sandra Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, indeed.
You backed into a radiator or something.
That's right. All right, check in traffic at Sam's Town Traffic Center.